Hi everyone, it's Kristi. Welcome back. We are going to take these last 5 pieces that were left from those 5 12x12s. We started with corner pockets, and then yesterday we did the 5 by 4.5 to 5 inch envelopes. Today we're going to do some gift card envelopes. And the first thing I need to do is trim these down to 5 by 5. So we want to start with a 5 by 5, and wait, let me double check. Okay, card size 2 by 3.5, gift card, paper size 5 by 5, score line 2. All right, so I'm just going to trim these down really quickly. And I'm not sure I can do 3. Let's try. This is that weird cottony paper. Sometimes it doesn't want to. Yeah, it did it. It worked. Okay, so let's get our scoreboard out. Or not scoreboard. What do you call this thing? Envelope punch board. It says it right there. This is one of those tools that I didn't think I needed, and I saw it on sale at Tuesday morning one time, and I thought, you know what, it's inexpensive, I'll go ahead and buy it. I have used this thing so much, it's not even funny. So we've got our 5 by 5 squares, and we are going to put this in and score at 2 inch. I want to use my score tool. There it is. The one that came with it is really sharp, and I mean, even right here I feel like I need to sand some areas. It's very sharp, and it tears through a lot of my paper, so I always use this. This is a one I got from Close to My Heart. I don't think it's a Close to My Heart. It says looks like Stein's juice. I can't see it. Source. It's all rubbed off. But yeah, I think it's just a regular brand, but I like the smaller end on here for scoring, but you still have to be careful. Now, because we want whatever we want on the outside, that's the side we're going to score on. We're going to start at 2 inches and punch and score, and then we're going to rotate, and it's hard to see. I might have to take my glasses off, but we want to line up this line with this score mark. So I just want to make sure I'm right on it. It looks like this will be at 3. So punch, score, rotate. We should be back on the 2 side again. Punch, score, and then turn again and line it up with that score line, punch, and score. And there we go. Looks like that. I'm going to fold all these pieces in, and that is our gift card size. So I'm going to go ahead and score all of these, and I will fast forward this part. Throw away our scraps, and let me fold these up really quickly. Now, I was thinking if this was double-sided paper, I remember one time I made some ephemera that you could just, I don't even remember how long ago it was, but we folded in these 2 pieces, or what did we do? We folded this down. That's what it was, because these got folded back. That's what it was, and these got folded together, and then we tied them together or put something in between and used it as a belly band. So that would look really cute this way, wouldn't it? You could totally fold these the opposite way and have that pattern. If it was double-sided, it would be really great. But all right, so these are just coin envelopes, and the way we'll do them, glue them together. I'm not going to glue them closed, but I got glue on my hand. The way that I like to do this is I will put a little glue here and a little glue here, and then I will fold that up. Now what I'm noticing on these, a little ooze, this is the one thing that we end up with this little piece here. And before I glued it, I forgot I needed to take that. So I'm just going to score it, and I'm going to line this up here and here, and I'm just going to score it slightly under like that, and I'm just going to tuck it in. So I'm going to put a dot of glue on it, and then I will tuck that in, and we'll have our envelope. Now, the fun thing is, I probably would go ahead and put some lace on these. We could do just like we did the larger ones and put, you know, something on here to decorate it. I will come back here, and I could use my other punch, but there is a rounder back here that looks like a 1/4 inch round, but it'll keep it from hanging over the bottom of that. I did not check the orientation of this at all because it's random pattern, but you may want to check to see which way you want your envelope. So before I glue it this time, you could cut that piece off. Let's see, I think I want, I don't think it really matters. So you can take this here, and that's a pen. I want a pencil, to use a pencil better. And you can either fold that in like that, or you can just trim it right off if you have your scissors. Just like so. And then when you glue this, and I didn't mean to glue that pocket. My glue is a little messy today. I'm going to let that get up there so I can get that off. What did I do with that eraser? I had it up here. It's mostly my fingers that are the problem because I have glue all over my fingers. All right, and fold. That way you don't have that extra bulk in the pocket there. And then let's try using the 1/2 inch and see what happens. I think I might like that better. I usually will use the 1/2 inch corner rounder. Yeah. So there we have that one. I'm just going to stick them in there. I don't really have any need for that. You could just round both corners probably. Let's try doing a vertical one though. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to. Let's round both of these. And that's because of the size of the pocket. These flaps just end up being big. But that way, yeah, definitely we'll fold over. And I know that comes almost to the edge, so I'm just going to put some glue right here and close that. And I could have put that inside, but I'm just going to do it on the outside. Doesn't really matter. Whatever you prefer. Got a little ooze. That seems to be the way. I either get not enough glue or way too much. I think we're okay. and then that will be like that. So let's do 1/2 inch here. So now we have that envelope. Okay. So there's all kinds of ways you can fold these. Like I said, if they were two-sided, I would probably do it the other way. Let's see which way. I think I like this for the flap, although I'm gonna cut that piece right off. Let's do this one at 1/4 inch. Maybe I won't lose too much of it. Yeah. All right. Then I can take this piece here. Trim that off. And we'll glue those down. And then I'll do that last one vertical too. Oh, I've got a bubble up volcano thing going on here. Just want to get rid of that extra glue because it will cause you problem. Might, not will, might cause you problems later. So I'll probably want to come back and ink that so it matches. All right, I like the way that one came out. And then let's do another vertical one. This is the one with the keys, and I'll do it this way. We are going to have to either snip that off like that. That can be the one that goes in, and then we can actually snip this off straight. Let me do that with my paper cutter, and then it looks more like a traditional. Let's do. Oh gosh, let's see. I want it to be straight, so I need to get this on a line here. Let's do it right there. Okay, so we'll have that go in, and then that be like that. Looks more like a traditional coin envelope with the short piece, and then this piece as well can be just trimmed straight across like that. No. Oh, barely made it. Barely made it. Pay attention to the little V here. So I did make it, but anyway, let's run this glue here. That happened to me before, and I didn't make it. I had a big old gap. So yeah, you might want to double check where the end, and I've got a little dot there, but all I'm going to do is add some little bit of ink, and it won't matter. We'll have something in the pocket anyway, so but you don't want to glue that part shut, so put your glue around it so that your pocket's not glued shut. Anyway, that makes it look a little bit more like a traditional coin envelope. You could you know, just continue, cut straight across here around those corners, and or whatever, but it doesn't bother me having it bigger. I am gonna trim this down though. There we go, like so, and we've got 5 pockets. I am not going to decorate these necessarily. Well, you know what? I don't know. Let me think about this for a second, because I don't know how I would want to decorate these. Normally, I use these for different things. So I might use these in a journal this way. Let's just pretend this is a journal page. So I might put this on the bottom of a page and glue it on 3 sides, and then I will have a tuck inside, and I will have a pocket in the back. Sometimes I will take it and attach it over the top of a page. When you have your paper clip over the top, you're going to end up with, let me use this piece over here, you're going to end up with a tuck spot here, and you're going to end up with a tuck spot there. So I may not want to necessarily decorate these too much. I'll probably put lace along the bottom of these. I may put a cluster here, like I said, like on the last envelope, but I may just use a decorated paper clip or a hidden paper clip or something to attach them, in which case I don't want them to be full on decorated. So the only thing I'm going to do right now is just add that little bit of lace to the bottom. Put my mock journal page away, and I cleaned off my desk to do a flip through. I think that's ought to do for some. And then I lost, for heaven's sake, I did lost my other, oh, here it is. It was buried. My desk is starting to look horrible. I just got too much. So I will run it along here on the bottom. So it has a little bit of decoration, but I don't want anything on the top that's going to interfere with me being able to clip it on a page. So I'm going to do this relatively close to the envelope, or not. I want it to be, you know, not too big, because I do want it to be able to go over the top of something, or to clip, you know, I could even use this to close something else. I mean, there's lots of ways you could do it. So I'm going to pull that out so it's all even. There's a little circle in the middle of that motif, little hole, and that's usually what I line it up with. So let's clean this part up. Am I still recording? Yes, I have 9 minutes. Way to go. All right. So there's one, and you can see the paper clip is not going to interfere there. All right. So this is another horizontal one. I want to pay attention to the horizontal and vertical nature of these also. Just, that will help me realize which one's which when I get to using them. And you also may be noticing that I'm inking some things and not inking other things, and that's pretty much how it goes in my world. But when I'm actually putting these in a journal, I will probably ink them if I see it's necessary. I'm kind of getting to be, you know, like Gail on and she said she tries so hard not to ink, and then she just has to do it. It's like something compels her. So if I see a lot of white and it's bugging me, I'll ink it. But if the colors are already dark, it doesn't really do a lot of good to ink anyway, especially on some of these. There we go. And then I made up my folder yesterday, or last time, not yesterday, I don't know why I said yesterday. Okay, so these are the only two vertical ones, so we'll put the lace on the bottom here. I should have used up that piece. Some of this is all scrunched up and I don't want to use it, but whatever's not, I can go ahead and use that. I should have gone over just a smidge more. There we go. Make sure. See, it looks nice on this side, and then you turn it over and it's not even close to being even. There we go. There we go. And also, when I get to, I save all those little pieces because I will put them on a ball pen and let them dangle somewhere. Oh, I forgot what I was going to say. That happens sometimes. I notice when I'm editing, I'll start to say something, and then I'm editing and I keep waiting. Nope, I never said that. I never said what I was going to say because I got too many things going through my brain. I don't know. It wasn't important. Anyway, I may put a cluster or something. Oh, see, I should have done this one the other way around, but that's okay. These I would probably, not necessarily probably, but I might use them on the side of a page. It doesn't matter. And then I've got these. So let me clean up my glue and we'll put these in our little thingy. So I've got our little divider here, and I did find some playing cards. So let's get our envelopes from last time. So all of these need to go behind here, behind the envelope tab, and then I think these are mostly dry. So these will also go behind here. Now so far everything we have is, you know, from the same collection, so we're getting quite a bit of ephemera for this upcoming ephemera journal using the Ephemera Collection. So that's fun. I've got all these. I bought these. I think I showed you guys these, but I got all these playing cards. I bought probably 20 of them because I couldn't find them. And one day I went to Five Below and they had a whole case of them, and I bought the whole thing. And I think it was 20 packs. And so now I have a bunch of them, and I need to use them up. I'm not using them as much as I like. But if you haven't seen these are all botanical playing cards. They're real pretty. I've given a bunch of them to a bunch of friends and stuff. So anyway, all right. So let's see. I want to do one more envelope journal. So I want to do one envelope journal. I want to do one more envelope video. And I think what we will do is talk about different textures and things that you can use for envelopes, and we'll be back next time with that. Thanks for watching. Bye now.